The goal, $30,000 per month with our new brand, Janey B & Co. It's an all-natural skincare product company, and I have been busy today. And I was even busy last night, making product, designing labels for a new product, launching ads, sending emails, and everything in between. One of the pieces of feedback that we got from, well, my wife, is this particular product is the Janey B & Co. Toothpaste Peppermint. Because of the weather, it's not really a toothpaste, it's kind of more of a tooth solid. And so I send little spoons that you can scoop it out and put it on your toothbrush. But my wife was like, even though I absolutely love this and how white it makes my teeth, I want something different. So I went back to the drawing board and I made a tooth powder. I was up late last night making, I don't know, 25 or so of these. The benefit of this tooth powder, it is shelf stable as is. There are no ingredients in here that fluctuate with the temperature. If it's hot, it stays powder. If it's cold, it stays powder. Whereas this one, if it's hot, it's super liquidy. If it's cold, it's really hard. We're learning as we go. This was kind of a good thing that I learned because I'm gonna be sending these to Amazon. I'm gonna create a listing and I'm going to do FBA with these because I don't have to worry about them melting or leaking on the way to the customer, which in turn is gonna create bad reviews, which in turn is going to make our listing suck because there are gonna be bad reviews of, hey, I got this product and it's leaking everywhere. Even though I've pretty much solved any leaking issues by putting a little shrink wrap around the label, but there's still just that little bit of, you know, in the back of my head, like I don't want to mess with it, and I don't want to create problems for myself when I can send a shelf-stable product to a warehouse, and if the temperature fluctuates, it's not going to mess with the product. But I digress. If you're just tuning in, I'm Greg Dawson, and I have made millions for my clients over the last 20 years with all the marketing knowledge up in my head. And I want to take that knowledge and, well, put money in my own pocket by building my own brand, which is Janey B & Co. And we are on the road to $30,000 per month. And I want to help you too. So I'm packing these videos with all that marketing knowledge in hopes that you can use it, implement it in your business, and start putting more money in your pocket. If that sounds like a good idea, go ahead and like this video, you know, give the algorithm a little punch and subscribe. And now back to the show. Now that I have all the product made from last night, I gotta get up here, get the heat gun out so we can start putting some shrink wrap on there. While that warms up, I have some interesting news for you. I wanna take all of this knowledge and I wanna create an exclusive community of brand owners and aspiring brand owners that goes way more in depth in all of the things that I do to build my clients' brands and put a bunch of money in their pocket. For example, this brand I worked with, I drove over 10,000 sales at a very low cost CPA, all through Facebook ads. In this brand, I have driven tens of thousands of dollars in product sales through email. And check out this high ticket sales client. Now it's high ticket sales, so it's a little bit different, but the concepts and the strategies to build out these campaigns are the same no matter what type of industry you're in. And I drove a crap ton of sales, and each one of these sales is worth around $10,000. And this high ticket sales as well, just over the last 4 or 5 months, I've driven 88 sales, and each one of those is worth $3,300. And if you look at how much we spent, and then you time those sales by the amount we made for each one of those, you can see there is a huge ROI on that. And of course, marketing isn't just about advertising or just about email. We have copywriting for product listings, sales pages, building out social media communities, and everything in between. If this is something you're interested in, I'm gonna include a link below that gives you a little bit more information on how to join. Now, I'm launching this as a paid community, and it's gonna be in beta form because I wanna build this out with you. And I'm only looking for 10 brand owners to join right now in the beta program so I can work with you one-on-one, work towards increasing your sales and put more money in your pocket. If that's you, click the link in the description. Now let's get back to work. Now, unfortunately, this account isn't for Janey B & Co, but someday, one of these days. But this is one of my client accounts, and I run email, and I have been running the email for a little over a year. I have increased it by 31%. And the thing about this increase, it didn't take some crazy artificial intelligent being to do this. Like, this is doable with just some smart strategies that you put in place, you check off the boxes, and you automate a lot of this stuff. And I'm going to be doing a deep dive of every single thing I did inside the exclusive community that I talked about earlier. And if you want to be a part of that, if you want to see the inner workings of everything that goes into an account like this, I click the link in the description. Just click the link in the description to learn more, and I hope to see you inside. In the meantime, I'm going to show you something that I used to use way back in the day to do a lot of automated marketing. And then there was a lot of regulations, but apparently ManyChat is coming back. Well, I'm kind of testing it out. I've been seeing it all over social media as of late, where if you're watching a video and someone says, comment down below and I'll send you X, Y, and Z, that's what this tool does. It automates messaging. And I wanted to show you one of the ones that I set up today. I just did it as a quick test. I set it up to where if someone comments on a specific post or any post, the word teacher or teachers, they get this automated message to them. Thank you for all that you do as a teacher. As a teacher, our co-founder Ashley's hands are a mess after a bajillion washes trying to keep clear of all of her students' germs. That's my wife. I mean, really, her hands are super cracked all the time because of how many times she washes her hands. But she's been using our all-natural tallow and lavender honey balm. Her hands are completely different. They're smooth and they're healed. And as I say in here, you know, rejuvenated. And then I do a promo code for them. So it's just another way to interact with your potential customers. And this particular one, I'm specifically going after teachers because my wife, the co-founder, is a teacher. I'm trying to make that connection and give a real life example of how to use that product. I'm doing the 14-day free trial for the pro version. I'll keep you updated on how it performs. I think it's gonna do pretty good, but we'll see. Time to get into the sales portion of this video. As of 2 days ago, we had 153 online store sessions, $170.60 in total sales, 6 total orders, and 3.27% conversion rate. Let's update as of yesterday, and no sales. But what's cool is we've had quite a few more sessions. I want to just show you yesterday what happened. So we had 14 online store sessions, and I believe I actually had one add to cart. Just scroll down here, and yes, we did have one add to cart yesterday. So progress. Out of the 14 online store sessions, we had one person go all the way to add to cart, and then I have a flow in Klaviyo that will start following up with that person. Hopefully it turns into something. But it's kind of cool to see the uptick in online store sessions. Now let's look at the sessions by traffic source. I like looking at this, kind of see where your traffic is coming from. Direct is at the top with 7. We had 4 from social, 2 from search, which is awesome because yesterday is when I created that blog post. We used ChatGPT to help me out, used Google Keyword Planner to help me pick keywords for it, and hopefully that'll start ticking up. If you want to check that out, see the video from yesterday. I'll link it somewhere up here, and check out how I went through the process of creating that blog post based on keywords and search intent. And that's the end of the video. I really appreciate you sticking around. If you have any marketing questions, put them in the comments below. I will answer each one of them, and we'll do a video specifically on that topic just for you. Hopefully you got something out of this video today, and I will see you in the next video.